But yeah, no, actually, I'll tell the story in the when you start the video.
Yeah, I started it.
Oh, you already. Oh, you already. Oh, hi.
Hi, everybody. I
We
start.
were just.
I started it right as you said that,
Oh, of course.
or right before you said it, I guess.
That's funny. What I was gonna say is we were just talking about like aches and pains, and I've asked this question like quite a few times. It's like when was the moment you knew you were an adult? Everyone kind of gives a little bit of a different answer, but the most common one I've like run into is when I woke up and I was still sore the next day after. Uh, and that's that was when I knew I was an adult too. Is when like I worked out and I went to work and I was I had a full night's rest and I woke up just like I'm in pain. So yeah, leave a comment below of when you figured out you were an adult.
Maybe they're
When
not
you
adults.
realized, wait, what?
Maybe they're not adults watching this.
I mean, there might not be,
You're
but
you're narrowing, you're secluding the audience. I can't think of the word. Excluding some of the audience.
if you're not an adult,
Stop
come
watching
back.
this.
Go away. We don't want. No, we're just kidding. If you're not an adult,
This is an
tell
18
us if you.
plus stream or recording rather.
Is it?
What'd you say?
Is it?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I guess.
I feel like we're. I mean, even if we swear, I feel like we're not that bad. I don't feel like we're any worse than the Game Grumps.
I just like to say that just in case.
Fair enough. Anyways, I'll let you actually read your line.
Like, who knows where we could go with things?
That's true.
My morning alarm goes off and I flail about uselessly for a while until I remember that I decided to give morning runs another shot. Also, I don't like that, maybe not this video, but I do some like horror stuff sometimes.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know if this was my greatest idea, but I'm determined to keep going. This is about my health after all. Sure, things haven't been great lately for me, but that doesn't make existence so intolerable that I'm not going to try everything I can to stay healthy. Besides, it's all about asserting some kind of control over this thing, right? If I can manage that, well, I can manage anything. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Once again, it would appear that I'm not alone in my run. Amy has apparently been here for some time. It looks like she's already worked up a good sweat. Just when the hell does she come down here anyway? And why is there nobody else ever here?
It's you!
It's Underwear Girl.
Yes. Yes, it is. Considering I think this is like practically the only thing she wears.
See, 18 and up, Joe.
I mean, does that mean only adults are allowed at the beach? We need to stop allowing kids at the beach.
If they're wearing their underwear, yeah.
I mean, swimming suits, like two-piece swimming suits for ladies, that's practically underwear.
It practically is, but you can't wear your underwear out in public. That's indecent.
But you can wear a two-piece swimming suit out in public.
Yeah, of course. It makes total sense to me.
It does not. It makes zero sense. I'm surprised to see you again.
I'm surprised you're still alive. Why is that?
Well, not many people actually manage to come back for a second try.
She frowned, seemingly annoyed by a passing thought. I hope you can't hear the vacuum cleaner.
I can't.
Okay.
Like the rest of the track team, for instance.
My noise gate must be pretty good.
Yes. Still, it was only supposed to be on a volunteer basis, so it's not that big of a shock. And I guess it's pretty early in the morning.
Yeah, what time is it? I shrug, and suddenly it appears that she's forgotten what time, what she was talking about at what time. The frown disappears entirely, and she seems to snap back into her previous train of thought.
So, come on then.
She's so happy.
I know. You're here to run again, right?
Well, yes.
So come on.
I find myself suddenly grabbed and yanked onto the track. Things seem to be set on mirroring yesterday's run. That is, I seem to be struggling while Emmy moves with effortlessness that I find enviable. It's incredibly bothersome to be so easily worn out. I know I should be patient, work towards things gradually, but it's difficult to stay positive about this. We were on the track and started on our second lap. Emmy seems to have grown impatient, keeping pace with me. It begins to pull away. This is where I gave out yesterday. Will I be able to do more? Oh.
Time to save. So I think this is kind of where we split off here. You gotta make a decision here, Gary.
Towards Emmy.
Towards either Emmy or towards Lily and Hanako. If you're interested in Emmy, you gotta go for it. You're interested in Hanako or Lily, gotta take it easy. It looks like
we've spent more time with Hanako and Lily, but I like Emmy.
Then good and neutral endings, go for it, yeah.
What am I doing here? Am I really just going to fold and let Emmy pull ahead? I need the exercise anyways. I speed up. The second lap's done quickly, and without even considering it, I keep going. I'm interested to see more of Emmy, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Emmy looks back over her shoulder at me and grins.
Still going?
Wouldn't want to think I'm out of shape. Emmy laughs without breaking the stride, no less, and speeds up even more. Well, if this is the way we're going to play things, I increase my pace as well. I can feel my lungs burning and my legs starting to question just what the hell I think I'm doing. Lactic acid screams in my muscles, but I close my ears. I can't let myself fall behind because that would be a loss. A rational voice in my head inquires mildly just when we started playing a game. I'd answer it, but I'm having a lot of trouble thinking at present. She's so fast. How the hell does she... It's like a string pulling at my chest, a choking feeling of narrowness and pain before I can think of anything else. Oh shit. Other than, oh shit. The track disperses from under my feet. I stumble. Disappears. I stumble, one hand shooting down to the clutch of my chest and the other hitting the track to keep me from falling on my face. Emmy whirls around and her eyes widen.
It's down!
She yells at me, sprinting from the other side of the track.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just dying here of a heart attack, that's all. Keep her breathing steady. Calm down, don't panic. Don't panic.
Do you need me to get the nurse?
You did this to me.
It's all her fault.
I close my eyes, shutting out the outside world. Ugh, don't like that. My heart struggles to regain its rhythm. Slowly the pain in my chest begins to subside. Soon it's gone, like nothing happened. It was nothing? No, something happened there. Her face.
It's like, oh crap, I killed him.
Like, are you okay? I open my eyes again and glance at a very worried Emmy. I think I'm fine. My voice sounds weird even to myself, oddly even and matter of fact. It makes Emmy frown.
I don't think you are.
She seems to come to a decision and nod to herself.
Right. You're coming with me. You've got to see the nurse.
I see. Emmy grabs my arm and drags me up. I feel a bit wobbly, but I refuse the shoulder Emmy offers us for support. Honestly, I'm a little ashamed by my own weakness. I'd really rather not have Emmy concerned about me, but it seems to be too late. Heck, I'd rather not have anyone concerned about my condition, though at this point it seems to be too late for that as well. So Emmy's like the only one left now of the people of the love interests?
Well, I think so. I'm not really sure. So, because I haven't played this in a while, but I mean, we've been following the good ending for Lily, Hanako, and Emmy, and this was kind of, as far as I could see, the split off point. It says that the good ending was take it easy for Lily, take it easy for Hanako, but it said go for it for Emmy.
Okay.
Those other ones might not be like shut off,
right?
But I'm really not sure.
Okay. Just curious of what we can expect, I guess.
I'm not entirely sure, because honestly, I have not gone down Emmy's route, like, at all.
All right, this is good then.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've always taken it easy. Number one, because when I was first playing this, I just picked whatever options I thought were right and what I wanted to do. I didn't look up like a guide or anything. And I was just like, my character's gonna have a heart attack and die if I push it.
Yeah.
So I was like, screw it, take it easy. And every other time I haven't like tried to go for Emmy's route. So I've never done this. I have no idea what we're doing at this point. And I have no idea what's locked off and what isn't. The other routes might still be open. I have no idea.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Yep.
I'd like to be able to deal with the whole thing on my own without being a bother to anyone else. While I'm wishing for things, I'd rather not have this condition in the first place.
Nurse!
Put some pants on. Emmy crashes into his office without knocking, but it doesn't alarm the nurse in the least.
Good morning, Sunshine. What's up?
Sunshine. Anyway, he calmly sips from his coffee mug, but lays it down after following Emmy's gaze to me looming in the doorway.
Hisao, what brings you here?
My heart,
We were running and he stumbled over and started grabbing his chest, and I thought I'd come get you to...
I didn't click on anything.
I was about to say, I got cut off. And I'm upset.
It sucks because you see the whole text. You know there's a lot of text there, like a complete sentence or two.
Yeah.
And then it just clicks away.
I'm assuming it's meant to be like that. They're supposed to be like, okay, we're just getting cut off.
But most visual novels, I think, would trail off rather than just skipping the whole thing.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're really desperate, you could pause it and go back and pause it and read that, but
yeah,
probably wasn't important.
Easy there, Emmy. Calm down. Hisao, what happened?
Freaking out, man. I don't know, we were running and my chest started hurting like that time before, but it went away after a few seconds. It was just a flutter or something. Nurse frowns as if to say just a flutter is some kind of oxymoron.
I didn't mean quite this when I suggested to get some exercise. You've got to be more careful, Hisao.
I was being careful, I just I'm thinking that I just got into a race with a member of the track team. Doesn't seem as well reasoned as I thought it would.
You just what?
That is, I was racing Emmy.
Emmy, is this true?
She pushed me. She pushed me into it.
She pushed you in.
Emmy
Supposed to have some maturity here, Gary.
What's that?
Said you're supposed to have some maturity here, Gary.
Oh. Not how old am I? 18?
Yeah, everyone in this is 18 or above.
I'm immature. Emmy fidgets, looking adorably contrite.
Well.
Finally, she can't seem to bring herself to say it aloud and merely nods. Nurse sighs and rubs at his forehead with one hand entirely.
Emmy, you've got to be more sensitive to the limits of others. I don't know if he told you, but Hisao has a bad heart, and getting him to race you was incredibly irresponsible.
Not know that?
I don't think Hisao's really told anyone other than Rin.
Yeah, that's right. Or actually, I started it. The nurse is stunned by my statement.
You what?
You what? We were just running and Emmy started to pull away, so I sped up to catch her. The nurse stares at the ceiling, mutters a prayer for patience to some god or another, and looks back down at the both of us.
So you're both stupid.
Exactly.
That's a comfort, I guess. Now come on, Hisao, I've got to make sure your heart's not going to explode or something.
I'm not running now. I dutifully obey and follow him to the adjacent room where we ascertain that I am, in fact, not going to keel over and die.
So how does it feel?
I don't know, nothing much. Tired, but it might just be from the exercise.
You should stay here for a few hours and rest, and we'll see how you feel after that.
I'm not going to object, so I lie down in the infirmary bed. A thoroughly miserable Emmy comes in after getting an earful from the nurse in the other room. I couldn't hear what he said through the closed door, but I'm sure it wasn't pleasantries.
Look, I'm really, really sorry. I should have been more careful.
Hey, you didn't know. It wasn't your fault. Or it's not your fault. She looks awfully down and sorry, and my reassurance don't do anything much to cheer her up.
I want to make it up to you.
Again with that decisive nod.
So you have to come to lunch with me.
Okay, I'll stop there. Why not?
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.